And welcome to the 1875 talk show. This is Luke Newton. And before we get started with the video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Thank you very much. And welcome to my first match review of the channel. And it was Birmingham City versus Portimonense. Started off well, I think, for Birmingham. Unfortunately, a poor pass by Lico 9 minutes in did let Everton's a run in and dink the ball over Neil Etheridge. I think for the first 10-15 minutes there was a fair amount of loose balls. I think that's fair to say. One thing I did notice very early on in the match is how much George Hall was running around. 25 minutes in, Bakuna flicked a decent shot in, weren't a bad one, and then a deflection off Laco's cross shortly after created a corner for Birmingham. Roberts, I think it was Roberts jumping to meet that one but headed it over. Then 32 minutes in, Scott Hogan made it 1-1. One thing I did notice about Birmingham in the start of in the first half is how aggressive we were on the press. You could hear John Eustace urging them to keep pressing, keep running, and to move as a team. Just before the half-time, Scotty Hogan blasted a shot right at the keeper from just outside the area. It was that powerful. The keeper actually fumbled it, which was nice to see. Half-time came and went. During the second half, we had some subs come in. So Joe Bellingham, Jordan James, Pachetta, Harley Dean, and Zach Geacock and Mitch Roberts came on. For Etheridge, Mark Roberts, Sanderson, Hall, Lecco came off. Much scrappier in the second half. Portimonense came out and they were really on it for the second half, but couldn't really break us down. Some really good control from Bellingham at the start of the second half, and then we had more substitutes with Ryan Stirk, Josh Williams, Alfie Chang, Tate Campbell, and Sam Cosgrove coming on, with Bakuna, Graham, Colin, Woods, and Hogan coming off. Every single one of them getting a high five from John Eustace. Played well. You could hear pretty much for the 90 minutes Eustace urging the Blues players to get forward and put the pressure on the Portimonense players. There was an injury break on the 67th minute where Josh Williams came in like an intercept missile against one of the Portimonense players. It was nice to see Harley Dean throwing himself into challenges and against deflections, and a really good tackle from him on the 74th just outside the box. It was like watching the Harley Dean of old before all the shit show happened, let's just put it that way. But other than that, it was a good game, 1-1. I feel as if this was more just a training game than anything else. There wasn't really anything on the line. I think every player knew that. This was just about putting into practice what Eustace had been saying to them during the last week. I believe the next game is Saturday against Burton, I believe. I will be watching that one and I will give you a review after it as well. Deeney was very quiet all the way through the game, but again, I think this was there was a moment where Deeney got taken out a little bit. He looked injured, but I think he got kneed in the nuts. So to be fair, if I got kneed in the nuts, I'd look injured. So I can't really blame him for that. One player I would like to mention would be Bakuna. I think his footwork was outstanding. I think Lecco grew into it the more he played. Do I see him staying at Blues? I don't think so, but I have been wrong before. Jordan James in the second half, I'd say, was the standout player for the second half. Jordan James, followed closely by Harley Dean. There was a couple of moments late on in the second half where Tate Campbell had either misplaced pass or misplaced first touch and things like that. But again, this is more of a training exercise than an actual footy game. I think when the season starts, we'll see a lot more pressure from Blues. But yeah, 1-1. If you watched it, let me know what you thought of the game down below. Please as I say, please like, share, and subscribe. It's not going to be a full match review because at the end of the day, it's just a pre-season friendly. As soon as the season kicks off, I will be doing longer reviews. Yeah, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for joining to the channel. Bye, guys.